Hey guys, how you doing today? Welcome to my channel. My name is Tanya or TitaniumBuilt, and we're going to be covering today the Quentin Simon case, and particularly Leilani Simon, his mother. If you don't know about the Quentin Simon case, in a nutshell, Leilani Simon is accused, the only one that is accused, of killing her 20-month-old son last year. She unalived him, then put him in a trash receptacle, which then was taken to the landfill where the officers had to proceed to sift through millions of pounds of trash, literally. She finally is in court today, puts a smile on my face. We finally get to see her in all of her glory. She pleaded not guilty. So I want to go ahead and show you guys this clip really quick so you guys can get the gist of it. You guys can know what's going on inside the courtroom. They're not allowing live streaming, but they are putting in little clips here and there. So this is for her case for today, day one, and today's date is going to be March 23rd.
Okay, let's return to the issue of bond. Mr. Dean, I have received, your request, for restriction of certain information. The court has reviewed it. If there's anything you'd like to say, well, first, is the defense's motion. Ms. Walker.
Your Honor, just briefly, of course, Ms. Simon was born and raised here locally. She is 23 years old. Speaking to the statutory factors, just briefly, Your Honor, we would say to the court that she is not a flagrant, one, because she lives here, two, because throughout this investigation, she remained here locally, knowing that she was a person of interest in this investigation, and that she is presently under a defects case plan, which I will not get into the details of, other than to say that she has every incentive to remain in this county pursuant to that plan in order to reunite with the children, and certainly that would be her hope. Your Honor, she is also not a threat or a danger to any individual or the community because as a result of that case plan, she will be monitored and supervised at a very intense level by people who have a high level of skill to do so. So concerns that the court may have based on the allegations in this indictment should be factored in related to that case plan, Judge, and that she's not at risk of committing a felony because she has no felony history and is presumed innocent of charge, of course, Your Honor. And finally, that there's no evidence that she would have any ability or desire to intimidate any potential witnesses. Simply being related to some of the witnesses in this case does not rise to the level of that concern, Your Honor. And so for all of those reasons, we would be asking the court to adopt essentially what the defects case plan is. We'd be happy to provide a copy of that to the court if the court is so inclined to grant bond so that the court could conform its order to the defects case plan. It's our position that there are provisions therein such as drug treatment, et cetera, which will support her while she would be on the outside. Furthermore, Judge, that we have a location for her to live that is safe, that is out of county. And as the court knows, this has been a very highly investigated and focused upon case in media and social media, and so we would not provide that address to the court for fear about Ms. Simon's safety. As the court knows, she has been harassed by various members of the public who knew her prior address, and so we're very concerned about her safety should she be released, and we'd be happy to provide that to the court, but certainly not in open court, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Walker.
Thank you.
Mr. Dean.
Your Honor, as the court has referenced yesterday afternoon, I emailed the court the state's 9-page response to petition for bond, which I then filed in open court and served on the defense this morning. They were, of course, copied on the email version yesterday. In that filing, which will be restricted because it contains sensitive information that ought not be released, I believe that the state has both preemptively responded pretty conclusively to some of the arguments just articulated by counsel, and also made certain other factual and legal arguments about the defendant's unsuitability for pretrial release. in this case. And with that, I will rest on the written filing.
All right, thank you. In consideration of the information that was presented from the defense and from the state, the court will deny bond based on the risk that she would commit a felony while on bond, and there's risk of flight as well. So with that, bond is denied. Thank you. Now, let's move into arraignment at this point. You have your client come forward.
And Your Honor, if you may, we'll come to the podium, but our intention today is to ask, rather than for arraignment, because we believe there's, thank you, some conflict in the case law as to whether or not entering arraignment today would waive the demurrers that she's filed. Of course, the court is aware we filed 2 demurrers. One is a special demurrer as to counts 1, 2, 3 of this indictment, and a general demurrer as to counts 10, 12, 14, and 17. So what we'll be asking for today is for the court to simply set us down for a motion date where we can address those issues with the indictment, and then we would move forward with arraignment on that date, of course, so inclined.
Court will do that. Motions hearings will be scheduled soon, and we'll set aside time to address the several issues, that as well as other motions as well.
Thank you.
Okay. Turning now to arraignment. Ms. Walker, does your client waive formal reading of the indictment?
Well, Judge, I think if we may be doing that at that motion hearing, we can do it all together. We're just concerned about waiving her arguments as to the demurrers that we've already filed, so if we could move forward with arraignment at that motion stage rather than today.
What the court is willing to do is preserve your
Understood, Your Honor.
right to demur at this point. I would like to move forward with
Okay,
arraignment.
absolutely, Your Honor. And yes, so we would waive formal reading of the indictment.
All right.
And Ms. Simon would be entering her plea of not guilty on the case and demanding a jury trial, but of course we have motions hearings to come.
Very, very true.
All right, and Your Honor, Ms. Simon got that signed. My name is with the indictment. She's formally
All right, very well. Motion date to come.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Walker. You may be excused. Thank you. Court is in recess.
Good evening. I'm Ben Singer.
And I'm Tina.
Okay, so yeah, you heard it. They it sounded like they were trying to push back even the arraignment. Her lawyer was, and the judge shot that down right then and there. She's like, "Nope, I'm ready to proceed now." So Leilani put in a non-guilty verdict by her attorney. So she didn't speak, as you could tell by the video. Her attorney put that in on her behalf. I mean, if you're not screaming you're not guilty at this point, then I don't know what you are. I mean, if I was not guilty, then there's no way I would have my lawyer say, "Yeah, you can go ahead and say I'm not guilty. I'll sign here." No, not in a million years. Let me know what you guys think of this case down below. Let me know what you guys think of day 1 of the trial. I wish we could stream it live, but I will bring you nightly recaps in our live videos as well. So these are just regular extra videos that you guys will have. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me for yet another video. If you like the content and you do like true crime, please subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you. And don't forget to like the video. Also, comment your thoughts below. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.